All right, hello. Today I'm going to be playing a Sporkle quiz. This one's going to be NBA longest tenured player for each team. I think I looked at these. I saw like a list of these or something, or maybe even played a quiz. I don't think it wasn't this one though, because it says I haven't played this one, but something to do with the most tenured player on each NBA team like a year ago. But I don't really remember anything, at least off the top of my head, other than Dwight Powell being the most tenured player for the Mavericks instead of Luka Doncic. So I know we're going to get that one and most of these top ones up here for sure. So let's see how well I do. The Warriors is obviously going to be Stephen Curry at 16 seasons. The Milwaukee Bucks is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't know how much time we have. I should probably look at that. It looks like 5 minutes is probably what we have total. Mavericks, Dwight Powell, like I said, is going to be the guy here. Nuggets is Jokic. That's crazy that Dwight Powell has been with the Mavericks as long as Nikola Jokic. What is going on here? Nikola Jokic. Is it not? I'm pretty positive it's Jokic because Jamal was drafted after him. Who else would there even be? Yeah, it's got to be Jokic. Let me pause this for a second. That's insane if this isn't Jokic. On the Nuggets, Michael Malone got there like the season after Jokic was drafted. Jokic spent 1 year over in Europe before he came over for his rookie season. So his rookie season would have been 15-16. And Jamal, I believe, was in the 16 draft. So that would have made his rookie year 16-17, right? I believe that's the case. I don't know what's going on here though. Jokic. Well, let me use... Okay, what was that about? I had his name spelled correctly. What... That was weird and kind of a waste of time. 76ers is going to be Embiid for sure. Pacers, 10 years. Probably Miles Turner, right? Yeah, Miles Turner 2015 or 2016 draft maybe with Miles Turner. Suns, though, 10 years is going to be Booker. That's the 15 draft. So then, yeah, Miles Turner was also the 15 draft. The Celtics is 9 seasons, and that's got to be Brown. Yeah, Jaylen Brown was there a year before Tatum. He was the 16 draft. Heat, 8 years. Bam Adebayo. Yeah, that makes sense. And then I think Tyler Hero came in the couple years later, actually, because he was in the Zion class, which was 19. Magic, 8 years. Who's been with the Magic for 8 years? Wow, who has that been? Jonathan Isaac? I think that's Jonathan Isaac. Wow, he's the most tenured player on the Magic. Clippers, 7 years. That can't be. Yeah. So someone before Kawhi and Paul George got there. So Zubats. It's going to be Ivica Zubats. The Grizzlies, 7 years. Jaren Jackson Jr. was drafted the year before Ja, so it's probably him. Yep. Jaren Jackson Jr. Hawks, 7 years. Probably Trae Young. He was that draft class. The Luka draft class. Let me check the time really quick. 1:40. We need to speed this up. Hornets, 7 years. Ooh, Hornets. Miles Bridges was in that class. Knicks, 7 years. Who was in that draft class for the Knicks? Was that Kevin Knox? But he's not there anymore. Mitchell Robinson, I think, was in that draft, actually. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson. All right, over here on the right side, you're not going to be able to see what I'm typing anymore, but let's try to get this done. Lakers, 7 years. That would be LeBron James, I believe. Yeah, and it's going to be annoying. And all right, let's see if we can do this without it being a crazy maniac. Raptors, 7 years. I have no idea. Raptors, 7 years. Scotty Barnes was not drafted that year. Let's pause this. Let's see. Who has been on the Raptors? Is it like Chris Boucher? Because he's been there for a while. Is it Boucher? It is Boucher. That's crazy. Also, I'm going to lose this if I don't like change something about my setup. So I'm going to have to pause. I might have to restart it and get back to where I was because I can't keep every time I guess it's going to bring me over and I'm going to have to fix it. So I'll be right back. All right. I believe I am back where I was. We've got 3.5 minutes left. Trailblazers, 7 years is their most tenured player. Who would that be? Because this is the Luka draft that we're still thinking about, right? Blazers. Anthony Simons hasn't been there that long, has he? Oh, wow. It's been 7 years. Okay. Chicago Bulls, 6 years. Vooch hasn't been there that long at this point. So who else? Lonzo hasn't been there that long. I don't believe. Has he? No, he has not. Maybe Vucevic has. No, he has not. Patrick Williams? No. I know he was there before Vooch, though. He was a rookie this season that Vooch got traded over mid-year. Bulls. Draft class after Luka is Zion. That's the Zion class. Who went to the Bulls? Oh, Kobe White. It's going to be Kobe White. Yep. Cavs, 6 years. Garland was, I think he was in that class. Yeah. The Jazz, 6 years. Clarkson has been there for a while. Yeah, Jordan Clarkson. And then the Brooklyn Nets, 6 years. Nick Claxton would have been around that time. Yeah, it was Nick Claxton. Pelicans. Let's see. Well, yeah, it's the Zion class. I keep calling it the Zion class. So I believe Nick Claxton was the 29th pick in that class, I want to say. Something like that. Either him or Keldon Johnson, actually. Spurs, 6 years for the Spurs. That's Keldon Johnson. If that's his class, I believe it was. Yeah, he was the 29th pick. Claxton might have been the 30th or 31st, something like that. Thunder, 6 years. That's going to be Shea, even though he wasn't drafted there. Or no, it hasn't been 6 years, has it? Yeah, it probably hasn't been 6 years, actually. Yeah. So it could be Lou Dort. No. Who has been with the Thunder? Kenrich Williams. Has he been here the longest? He might have been here the longest. It's not Kenrich Williams, unless it's doing the weird first name thing again with me. Nope. Let's see. They're not going to count Mike Muscala, right? Because he's left and come back. I don't even know if he's there right now. I don't know where Mike Muscala is. I don't know who this is going to be. Aaron Wiggins hasn't been there that long, has he? No, it's not Aaron Wiggins. I don't know. I'm going to try to get the rest of these, though. Kings, 4 years. It's not Sabonis. Maybe Keegan Murray. Nope, it's not Keegan Murray. Rockets, 5 years. Green. Nope, not Jalen Green. Wizards. Wow, this is going to be tough. Timberwolves, Ant Edwards. Wow, it's not any of those players. So it was, okay, I literally typed both of these players' names in. So I don't know how I didn't get that if they're both answers and I've typed them both in. But it is crazy that this has been 6 years now that Shea's been in. Okay, see, that doesn't feel right based on, I guess, yeah, it would have been offseason 2019. And yeah, I almost typed Sabonis. I didn't think that was going to be right though. 4 feels like that's wrong. But Pistons, that makes sense. I didn't really have time to look at these ones. Nas Reed though. Yeah, that was weird how it didn't take either of those. I guess you couldn't see it, but I did type it on both of them. So I think maybe it didn't take Lou Dort because I spelled Lou L-O-U and probably just is L-U. But I typed in Gilgeous Alexander. So maybe I spelled that wrong too. Who knows? But there we go. That is the most tenured player for each NBA team. Some of these were kind of weird, but most of them were pretty, predictable. But thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I'll see you next video.